Hey guys, good evening. It's Patrice and welcome to my channel. In this video tonight, I'm going to be cooking some chicken soup. So No Frills has these chicken backs, which are affordable cuts of meat, which is just basically the meat with some bones and skin. They're kind of like end pieces and they make good flavor. So I have those from the No Frills. I'm going to be putting in some rice, some onion, garlic, ginger, also some Celtic sea salt, which is a seasoning salt, and I've got some water there as well. So first things first, I'm going to remove these chicken pieces. There's 4 of them. Pardon me, I've got a bit of a cold, so a little under the weather with the cold. And soup's in store because the weather's gotten colder. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the package of this meat here and place it into the pot. And then add some water, and I'll be back to show you guys that. Stay tuned. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump these pieces in to the pot. And what I like to do, again, this is my own style, a very untraditional version of making soup. I'm not following any recipe. And I'm going to go ahead and add a liter of water. Oops, just fresh, clean, cold water, like about 4 cups. And what I'm going to do is, I don't wash my chicken because it's not recommended to do that anymore. It can spread salmonella and things. So you don't really need to really, it's not necessary. At least that's what I do, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm going to heat the pot up on high. And I'm going to bring this to a boil, and then I'm going to remove the water and you guys will see. So I'll be back. So you could actually do this with any other type of chicken as well. You could use the chicken legs, chicken backs like I've used, chicken breasts, chicken thighs, chicken quarters, or whole chicken, the same method. And basically the point of this is just to allow the meat to cook a little bit, remove some of the impurities, and then we're going to drain that water, and then I will show you the next step. But it's going to turn out amazing. I know it always does. So I actually decided to add in some more water. I'm going to put in a total of 2 liters of water, just so it has ample space to boil and remove the impurities. And I'm also going to go ahead and add in some of the sea salt that I told you guys about. So this is the Celtic salt. I'll be seasoning it again later, but just in the meantime, just going to put in probably about a half a teaspoon. Okay. And then I forgot one more ingredient that I'm going to be putting in is a little bit of baking soda. Baking soda is just, you know, again, this is my style, so that the meat is going to be really clean and it's going to remove extra impurities. And then I also like to put in a little bit of vinegar as well. It's probably going to foam up a little bit. Yep, a little bit of foaming action there. Combination of the vinegar and the baking soda. And what that's going to do is just cause the chicken to become cleaner and freshened up, and it's probably going to bubble up a bit in a few minutes. So guys, it's been about 10 minutes, and some of this scum and, foaming stuff from the chicken has started to come out, basically the impurities. And I just basically, before that I had added the water, the Celtic sea salt, as well as the, what else did I put in? Vinegar and baking soda. So it's just starting to come to a bit of a simmer. And I'm going to go ahead in just a couple minutes, remove this from the stove, and then possibly some of the skin, and then start with the next part, which is going to be the vegetables, and then you'll see how it all will come together. So I'm not sure if you can see, but it's the foam has come out, so I'm going to go ahead and drain it. Oops, one more. Just going to go ahead and clean these pieces. in the water. Get all of the vinegar and salt off. Also, the pot's left a little bit of residue, so I'm going to go ahead and clean that, and I'll be back as well. Alright guys, so the chicken is been washed and cleaned, and now I've prepared the vegetables and seasonings that are going to go into for the next step. So here I've got the tomato paste. I'm going to be putting in about a spoon of that for the browning, and some ketchup, a couple of garlic cloves, onions, some fresh ginger, and the garlic will be added for the soup as well. So we're going to go ahead and start with some of the browning. The pot is getting nice and hot, and I'm going to go ahead and add some oil, some tomato paste, and some ketchup. And now the seasonings. So all of the onions, the garlic. That's okay that it's looking kind of dark because we want that flavoring into the soup. And just let that cook up a little bit, just to brown everything nicely. Oh, I forgot also a tiny little bit of sugar. I probably should have put that in before, but anyway, I'm going to put a little in now, just to help with the browning. Okay, it's been amazing. It smells really good too. Now for the chicken. The chicken in as well. Just give that a nice mix around. Oh, now let's go ahead and add some water. And all those pieces on the bottom that you saw that were a little dark, I'm going to go ahead and scrape off, and they're going to go ahead and add a lot of flavor to the soup. So I just added in some more water, and now I'm going to take that little spoon and I'm going to go over the bottom of the pot just to break up some of those pieces that were a little stuck. But I'm not too worried about it because they'll come off in the cooking and add the flavor and color that we're looking for the browning to make the soup really good. So I guess you could say this is a little bit of like, you know, Caribbean, maybe Trini Guyanese style, with my own touches in it. Again, I'm not like a proper chef or anything. I just do it my own style, from what I've seen, and just kind of having fun with cooking. You know, this is your own creation, and you should be able to do it how you like. And so that's what I'm doing. So we'll be back once this is kind of simmering up and give it a little check on it. So it's been cooking about 15 minutes, guys, and I thought I'd give it a little stir here. And I forgot, I'm going to be adding one more ingredient, and I'll be right back. I'm going to be adding in some rice. This is about a half cup. I forgot to mention earlier, I'm going to be putting that in, so I'm going to go ahead and just add that right in. And I'll be tasting it as it's cooking, of course, once the chicken's fully cooked, just to see if it needs any more seasonings. But so far, it's pretty good. I'm also going to add in a chopped up yellow bell pepper. So guys, the soup's been cooking for about a half hour, and I decided to add in a little bit of salt, and I'm also going to add in some lemon. I did about a tablespoon of salt, and now probably about half a teaspoon of lemon. I know it's a little hard to see, sorry about that. So guys, the soup has been cooking about 45 minutes and I think it's ready. I'm just gonna go ahead and just test the rice and see. It's cooked. So I'm gonna go ahead and plate this and I'll be right back. Well, the soup is ready, guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and add some ice cubes to it. I'm leaving the chicken out of the soup for now because my taste buds are a little off being sick, and I'm gonna have the chicken separately. I really just wanted to taste the liquid and see how it is, but so far it looks really good. It smells good. I mean, I can't smell a whole lot, but I'm imagining it smells really amazing. It's really good. It probably could use a little more lemon, but I'm going to leave it not too lemony. It's very flavorful as well. I forgot to mention, I also added in some onion soup mix, about 2 tablespoonfuls of onion soup mix. So I'll show you what that looks like. That's this over here. This is the Knorr onion soup mix. And I just had some leftover sachet to put in, so I added that in. And I added in a little more sugar and a little more lemon. And now I think it's perfect. So yeah, there you go. A soup when you're feeling a little under the weather or you just want something nourishing and fast. And the chicken pieces I'm going to be having later on. I'll probably just take the meat off of the bones and then add it directly to the bowl and have a lot of leftovers for the week, for evening meals. But thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see you later. I would give this soup probably about a 7 out of 10, based on the fact that I'm not able to taste at the moment, so I'm assuming it's going to taste amazing. If I was feeling well, probably I would give it like a 10 out of 10. But thanks again for watching.